Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is week 15 of my FUE hair transplant. So just to give you an update, I actually do have argan oil on my hair. Just because I'm literally about to head off to work, so I put some in because the reason why I put argan oil in is because I don't want to shampoo my hair every single day because it can make your hair really dry. So what I do is I shampoo it one day with my shampoo which is hypoallergenic, so there's no harsh chemicals in there, and then after that the day after I put argan oil in my hair instead of washing it to hopefully put some nutrients in. But yeah, I'll just show you my hair. I'll remove this bit here. So as you can see, let me just get the focus right. Yeah, so as you can see, it's, I don't know if you guys can tell the difference, but I think there's not really been much progress, I would say. It's definitely kind of looks like there's been more little hairs go through, I would say. So I wouldn't say the hair's gotten thicker, I would just say there's more of the hairs which are going through, which kind of then makes it look thicker, but each individual hair is still pretty thin. Likewise on this side's not as developed, I would say. It's still kind of, so what you find is actually there's a lot of little hairs, and there's some of the little hairs which are kind of long, but they're still thin, so when I go in the light you can pretty much see through my hair still. My hair probably looks better this week because obviously the rest of my hair is a little bit longer, which always helps. But yeah, the actual hairline part, the good thing though is you can actually see where the hairline is here. So hopefully in a few weeks time all these hairs start coming through more and they start thickening up, and then my hairline will just look like a normal hairline, I guess. And the same thing here, you can kind of see where this line goes. Yeah, so that pretty much my hair at the front. In terms of the back, it's all recovered pretty nicely. I'll show you. Bear with me. So as you can see, there's nothing really, you wouldn't even know that anything happened from the back of it because there's nothing there to suggest anything, and I can't feel any difference as well, which is good. So yeah, apologies for the kind of weird, maybe shaky hand. I'm filming it on sideways. It's a little bit more awkward, but it should make the video easier to view. But yeah, that is the update on my hair. This is week 15, so next week will be week 16, which will be near the 3-month mark, which will be near the 4-month mark, sorry. And people who I spoke to said that the 4-month to the 5th month is the best time in terms of seeing lots of results for your hair. So I'm really looking forward to that. But I guess now when you have a hair transplant, it's just the time which takes so long. Like, it feels so long ago that I had my operation, even though it actually was only 3 months ago. It just feels like it's been such a long time, and it feels like I've been waiting forever for the hair to grow. But I see every day that my hair does look better again, and I've had compliments from people who said, oh, like your hair's grown back, and just things like that. So things like that always help. So yeah, I'll post a video next week. If you guys like the video, feel free to subscribe, and apologies for being so slow to answer questions. I've just been really busy with work, but when I get a chance I will answer it. I remember someone asked how old I am. I'm 25 years old and 2 months. So I actually had the operation 1 month before my birthday in June. I had it back in May this year. The reason why I had it really was because I was self-conscious about my hair. I didn't mind having short hair, but I feel like if it helps you with your confidence, then why not kind of do it? And eventually in the future it means that I don't really wear caps as much and all this kind of stuff. But yeah, it's just all about self-confidence, I guess. when I was younger, I used to think, oh no, like you can't have surgery, all this kind of stuff, like you shouldn't change the way God made you and all this kind of thing. But I also think that like if it's your own money, and then if you do something which makes you happy, then like you can really do whatever you want. I just say all good things come in, you know, it takes time, and not to do anything which is kind of too ridiculous, I'd say. Like for example, I want facial hair, but I'm not gonna get like a beard transplant or whatever to look like the Asian David Beckham or that kind of thing. So yeah, so long as it kind of makes you feel better about yourself, then I don't really see the problem with it. Yeah, if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask again. And I got my hair transplant in Vancouver. I got it at Hassan and Wong, which is I think personally, in terms of the operation, how it went, and you know their care team and all that kind of thing, I think they were actually amazing. Like they've been around for so long. I think I got it done by Dr. Jerry Wong, and I know him and Dr. Hassan are like one of the most well-renowned hair surgeons. They've been around for so long. They did specialize in FUT originally, but then they took longer to embrace FUE, but the reason was because they kind of wanted to do it right. And the whole operation, the day was planned really smoothly. The team were really good. They were kind of understandable with kind of what I wanted. And then on top of that, like the facilities were really nice. You can see the operation video if you go through my videos. It's the second one. I think one thing is just the whole aftercare part of it. They really look after you. They made me come in like pretty much every day or every other day for the first 2-3 weeks after my operation, just to always check on it. And then when there were scabs, they were helping to pick it, and they suggested, you know, what type of shampoo I should get. And even for the first 2-3 weeks, they were, you know, giving me free shampoo and just random stuff like that to help. And like when I was getting my operation, it didn't hurt too much, and you know, you could watch whatever movies, and just little things as well. For example, and obviously you pay quite a lot for an operation. If you guys obviously want to go to Hassan and Wong, then just let me know and I can put you in the right direction, all that kind of stuff. Maybe get a referral discount for you guys. But yeah, I'm glad I picked, obviously I haven't seen the results yet, but in terms of the operation and aftercare, I'm really glad that I picked someone who was trustworthy, because obviously I've had horror stories about people who go, you know, to like India or Turkey, to places which aren't professional. Not that to say everyone in those countries aren't, because there obviously are a lot. But if I was living in the UK, then I would probably go to Turkey to get it done by, you know, some of the more well-known surgeons. I think it all comes down to credibility. If it's someone you've heard of, or you've done your research, for example, there are like hair transplant conferences, I would look at the doctors who go to those kind of things, because if they give bad hair transplants, then all it takes is, you know, someone just to release a video on YouTube and say how crappy they were, and it's like their credibility goes down. So you got to think about those kind of things, and then look into the actual facilities. For example, Hassan and Wong, they have an office which is in Vancouver, where, you know, and then they have the clinic part where you go to get your surgery and everything. So if anything bad happens, you just literally can turn up to the door, like talk to them, all this kind of thing. Yeah, so that was my kind of research before doing it, and I just kind of wanted to do it somewhere where I live, because then you can always just pop in and out, while if you go somewhere on a plane, then it's a little bit harder. Obviously you can FaceTime and that kind of thing, but yeah, that was my reasoning behind it. So if you guys have any more questions, then feel free to ask. I'll try to answer it in my next video. And yeah, have a good day, guys. Bye.